Welcome back to the Odd Topic Podcast. This is episode number 70. I'm here with Pierre, owner of UFO Records and
The Green Bay UFO Museum, Gift Shop, and Records.
Yes, it is a mouthful.
It's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words. One of my first questions I have for you is, what made you open like a record shop?
I didn't want to get a real job.
Yeah.
I have lots of work experiences outside of record stores.
Yeah.
And they don't let me just like hang out and get high as much.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I hate the thought of just working a 9 to 5 through your whole life. You know, it's horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. I'm glad that you actually got to like break out of it, you know? How does that feel?
Good, but also it's kind of scary at the same time, because if I ever did have to like find another job, it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I was working a real 9 to 5. I know how to Excel spreadsheets and do
Yeah.
I don't know what people who have real jobs. I don't know what they do.
For real.
Oh
my God. What would you say is your like favorite thing about being here? You'd say
my favorite thing about being here, is not waking up early in the morning.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys are open pretty late.
We're open pretty late. We're open right now.
Yeah.
This
is actually the latest I've ever
10
filmed.
o'clock.
Yeah.
And we are open right now.
Yeah.
Because people do come in and try and buy records late at night.
Yeah. And you're the only one in Green Bay that's open this late.
The only one.
Only one.
Well, I mean, I don't know too many stores nationwide that stay open this late. Like,
it's really crazy.
And for Green Bay, like, we're not open late for a record store. We're open late for like any store.
Yeah.
By 11 o'clock, I think Walgreens and Taco Bell are also open.
Yeah.
So we're really taking out a lot of Green Bay's entertainment needs at that time of night.
Yeah. Yeah. For the people that work third shift, or
Absolutely. Yeah. We get third shift people coming in.
Yeah.
We get people coming in on their way to the bar.
Yeah.
We get people sometimes stopping in on their way home from the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a record held in back for somebody who stopped on his way from the bar home on his bicycle. He bought a record, but he didn't want to bring it on his bike. He didn't want to fuck it up trying to carry it. So he paid for it and left it here. So...
Oh my God!
God, I'm trying to think. Maybe your name was Darren, or I want to say it had a D, or a K, a Kyle, maybe. If you bought a record, it was Public Enemy, and you were drunk and you never picked it up, it's still here, guy. It's just sitting in back waiting for you.
Poor man.
But that was probably like 9:45. Like, early enough to make bad decisions, late enough to know better.
That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay. What does music mean to you? You would say.
I think music, I think that's a dumb question.
Really?
'Cause, like, I don't know, music is part of everything I do.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, is music everything to me? That sounds pretty cheesy.
Like, I would say for me, could be like therapy. It can get you through the day. If you're going through something, turn on some music.
Yeah,
get better.
To me, I think music is pretty cool.
Yeah. Another one I got is, does an album cover make or break a record? You'd say. Could it ruin a record?
It can do any of the above. Yeah, totally. In terms of ruining a record, make or break, it controls the sort of dialogue around an album cover. Nirvana's Nevermind, iconic album cover. People would say maybe this is the greatest album cover of the last however many years or something. Good album cover, very effective, but the most talked about thing about it is that it has a baby penis on it.
Yeah.
So good album cover, effective album cover, forever tied to discussion of baby penis, which is not good.
Do you think it was their idea to make that, or do you think that was a record label?
I think they specifically wanted the penis on it, if I remember correctly.
That is insane. Bro. Do you think most artists are in control of their records? Like, what's on it?
It depends what level, the artist is at.
Mm-hmm.
I think that smaller artists have tons of control. I think until you take a bunch of money from a record label, you pretty much have as much control as you want at this point.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, and I hear your place's name so much when I went to like wrestling events. I've noticed, which is crazy. How did you guys get into that? Were you just huge wrestling fans?
Big wrestling fans. We do a lot with HWE here locally.
Yeah.
And Ethan Matthews is someone I've known him, God, since I was 16 years old or something.
Wow.
And before we started sponsoring them, I was helping a friend at a trade show for a video game that he was working on.
Okay.
And I ate way too much weed.
Oh my God.
Like 300 milligrams, probably. Like
Damn.
substantial talking to God amount of weed. And I went for a walk through this convention.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I look up and there's a wrestling ring in front of me.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this is something I wasn't expecting.
Shit.
And then I look and I see Ethan, and he's like, yeah, I'm wrestling today. And so I got to sit down and like watch one of my friends flip around and get hurt for like 20 minutes until the walls were breathing too heavily and I had to
Oh my God.
go play Nintendo quietly somewhere.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And that's something. Like, how many... Do you still go to shows? Most of the time?
I try and make it out, yeah.
Yeah.
But not really for HWE stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And before that, like, I've been to a few, like, one-off, like, AEW things, but I used to... I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this legally.
Oh.
I don't remember what I signed, but at one point, I was a seat filler for WWE.
Really?
Events in Green Bay. WWE has a very high quality television product. They want to make sure that there's not open swatches
seats?
of people behind the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So they have groups of people they move around into these spots for that, and you get free tickets.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. And another thing I noticed is that you have a lot of events here too. Like you just said that you guys had like performers here.
We have bands.
Yeah.
We're always doing all kinds of silly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What's that like? What's it like having like a performer here? What's the vibe, you'd say?
depends on the vibe of the performer. Like, we've had everything from like grindcore guys in diapers making pig noises
What?
to like, I don't know. Last year in 1 week we had members of Sonic Youth, Husker Du, and De Kreutzen here. A dude from Wilco brought his current band here.
Dang.
Like, we do all kinds of stuff, and it's just sort of like whatever we think people are gonna vibe with.
Yeah. And another thing I noticed is that you don't just have records here. You have like a bunch of like plushies, collectibles. You got posters everywhere. I like that it's like so different from other places. You know, it's just a different vibe when you come in here. Is that kind of what you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, it's a curated experience to an extent. That we don't try and have a lot of the same stuff that everybody has. But also, you never know. I never know what to tell people we sell because, well, our main trade is records, but
Yeah.
like, also we have this nun that was designed by Richard Simmons, the Sweating to the Oldies guy.
Oh.
Designed a line of dolls that look like old people. Yeah.
You should put that up on camera.
It's
real
real.
quick. What?
Just waggling her finger.
That is so strange.
Yeah.
And the thing that you don't really see right now, there is a giant diaper mannequin in front of me. That is something.
It's not a diaper mannequin.
Oh, it's no, it's
They're underwear
Yes.
on them, and it's to hold buttons because
Oh.
we sell buttons, and usually you would view it from the back. So it's like, oh, where are your buttons? They're on the butt.
I get it.
But it's funny you say diaper. In those mannequins' previous life, and some other mannequins that I have, they were used to photograph adult diapers for like internal quality control of whatever company was making them. It was one of the paper companies in town.
Yeah.
And when they were done photographing the diapers, they sold me the mannequins. Some of which, like, at the time, they had
Okay, yeah.
sort of molded them to look very anatomically correct, I guess. I don't know that, like, camel toe is something you're looking for in an adult diaper, but they made sure you could or couldn't see it. It was weird.
Yeah, it sounds pretty strange. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we have so many butts.
Mm. And how did you think of the name of your record shop, you'd say? Because the UFO's in it. Okay. Is it just...
I wanted something a little bit goofy, and like I knew it wasn't going to be just records.
Yeah.
There's going to be lots of, stuff. So I wanted something like really, not eye-catching, ear-catching. Just something that would like, not necessarily stick with people. I don't think some of my employees can say our whole name like 5 times in a row fast.
Yeah.
But as long as people know like that thing, like
Yeah.
when people come to Green Bay and they talk about UFO, like we're pretty much that thing. There's a flooring company also called UFO,
Really?
but they don't do a lot of tourism business.
Hmm.
We got a call for them the other day. This guy was asking about his order. I'm like, what do you order?
Well, I mean, I bet they sell vinyl flooring.
Yeah. Might.
I don't know. I just wanted a big, silly, confusing name.
Yeah.
So that people weren't really sure what we are, what we do here, so that they might wander in looking for something else, and then I can sell them a trinket or,
Yeah. What would you say is like the most amount of people you've seen here at one time?
76.
76.
Dang. What was that? What was that for?
That would have been for the Darts who played here.
Oh.
That's about capacity for
That's
us.
insane.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I don't even
crazy.
think that number doesn't count like extra staff and hangers on
Yeah.
stuff too. So
Yeah, for a small spot.
like
That's insane.
yeah. And we have like sidewalk parties and stuff sometimes during the summer too.
Yeah. And I see that you have like a bunch of other deals that you have going on throughout the year too.
Yeah, we're always doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to say that it's purely promotional and trying to sell more things, but largely motivated by just whimsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any crazy customer experiences along your way of being here? How long have you guys been open? Like
A little more than 3 years.
Oh, so you're fairly new.
Fairly new.
Okay.
Let's see. So, some memorable ones. We had this tiny woman who would come in very late at night when we like first had opened.
Oh.
And sort of like dance around the store. Sometimes she would like pick up a broom and sweep a little bit.
What?
Seemed like a real sweet lady. Always rode in on a motorcycle, which she
Oh.
rode very recklessly.
Oh, okay.
Haven't seen her in a while. Saw her on the police reports. Something about safe cracking. Hope she's well.
I hope so too.
Pulling for her.
I think about her like regularly. Actually, I do.
Aw.
It's true.
Yeah. That
But
poor
I
lady.
assume she's fine.
Yeah.
You know? She probably safe cracked her way out of jail and is on to bigger and better things.
On her motorcycle.
On her motorcycle,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
I don't want to say her motorcycle. It might not have been. You know.
Yeah.
It looked a little
Could've
big,
stole it.
but whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, that was an interesting customer. We had this guy who... he was a juggler.
Juggler.
Not a juggalo. A juggler.
Juggler.
Like, he juggled things.
Yes.
And he was a pretty nice guy, except that he had this thing about eating weird snacks in the store. Like, I don't know, when you're shopping for, especially records, but anything,
Yeah.
and somebody pulls a sardine out of a tin and offers it to you with his bare hand,
Oh.
does that make you feel welcome in the space? Or
Did you eat it?
like, what if it's just a single slice of pickle out of like a sandwich bag?
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that.
Haven't seen that guy in a while either. Hope he is well. Hope he
Very
hasn't-
caring man right here. Yep, as we can see.
So we had the guy who wanted to sell us George Lucas's suit measurements from an Armani store. Interested, but couldn't really prove the provenance of it, so had to pass on that. Hope he's well. The gentleman that tried to sell us the taxidermied fox.
Oh.
That was one of the stranger things anyone's tried to sell me.
Did you buy it?
No. No. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like an animal rights issue or anything like that. It's just not really our vibe.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that it was haunted, but if there was like a taxidermied fox stuck on a piece of driftwood that was haunted, it would have been the one that this guy like pulled out of his Volkswagen Beetle convertible. That the top didn't quite work on. I don't know.
That's some very interesting people there.
We could not come to a financial arrangement on
Aw.
that, and thankfully he took it with him.
Yeah, that is something.
But I mean, we've had all kinds of people, and all kinds of people that have just called us even, that want to talk about their UFO experiences sometimes,
Yeah.
or circle back to wrestling. We had someone who was very upset that one of our employees was not what they felt suitably reverent about the death of Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
On his own personal Facebook
on his personal Facebook account, and spends the entire day calling our phone over and over again.
And I might have kept going, Hulkamania is dead. And
That's horrible.
Yeah, got
Oh my
lots of
God.
really good brother kind of moments with this guy.
Yeah.
So,
and then I put his phone number on the internet, and he begged me to take it down because my friends were messing with him.
yeah, that dude bit the wrong end of the dog that day.
Oh, he did. Yeah, man. You have some weird freaking people, man. Yeah.
Who would think the UFO museum gift shop would attract people like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's
Man.
the heroin nap guy.
I mean, that's just like someone like doing drugs in the bathroom. that's like a sad part of humanity.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you think that you're going into a business and you're going to do drugs in their bathroom,
What?
and your drug use involves like smoking something, they're gonna know, bro.
Yeah. For real.
Like, I don't smoke crystal meth. I do know what crystal meth smells like when you smoke it in the bathroom.
He was never seen again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that guy, I think, has been trespassed from every business in
Dang.
the area.
Dang.
Well,
shit. I mean, everyone got their own hobbies. So, I mean,
absolutely.
See?
Not my choice, but
not mine either. You know, I'm.
good for them. I
Exactly,
guess.
that's what I'm saying.
No, actually, it's not good for them.
Okay.
It's a
I hope
choice.
I hope he's doing adequate.
Yes. Okay, circling back. Okay. We were talking a bit before, off the air. What was your most expensive record that you had in the shop, you'd say?
Like ever or currently?
Maybe both.
I think the most expensive record we've ever had in the shop was the second pressing of the first Motley Crue
Oh,
record on Leather Records.
dang.
And that, I think, was over $600. But we have a few records in the store right now in the like $420
Holy
range.
crap.
We think 420 is a really funny number. So like anytime I like have the opportunity to like maybe underprice something a little bit so that I can make the price $420.69, I do that because I'm not good at business.
Yeah. Dang.
To me, 420 is just the number of touchdown passes that Dan Marino threw in the NFL.
Yep, see, there you go. There you go. That is crazy. Dang. Another one I got is, okay, this is kind of like a deep one, okay? Okay. Are you ready?
Going deep, yeah.
Okay. Where do I got it? Oh, okay. Why do you think popular artists have so much demonic influence? Because I've noticed this throughout the years that
Demonic influence.
yes.
Talking about the Eagles Hotel California album.
I mean, I think that demons are exciting for people. It's more interesting imagery than our God is an awesome God. It's countercultural, like, I don't know, spooky, weird little guys.
Yeah. Like, in my way, I feel like sometimes it's like over pushed with most artists. I can't tell if they're forced to do it or it's just something that everyone does.
I mean, to some extent, it depends on the genre of music. Like,
Yeah.
It's maybe just become more popular in like pop music.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, like, I mean, can't be a metal band and not worship Satan.
Yeah.
That would be silly. Who will buy your records if you don't worship the Dark Lord? And you know, this satanic panic in like that kind of music, at least, is not anything new.
Yeah.
And the kind of messed up thing is that artists who were previously like very pro Satan in their music are now like born again and washed up and trying to, you know, get some money that way.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of artists do it. Yeah. Like, especially like for me, I've noticed like, you know, even rappers today, like they never say anything about it. Then all of a sudden one day they do, and they just get mega more famous. It seems like, I'll give you like an example. Okay, so
Absolutely.
like Doja Cat, she never really ever talked about stuff like that. Then just this one time, she goes in a music video dressed up as like the devil. Yeah, or like Lil Uzi Vert, never usually ever talks about that stuff, but whole like live event concert is just pure Satan. But I don't know.
I mean,
Didn't think I could like her.
I would love to believe that all of these people are like, you know, secretly worshiping Satan or whatever. But I really think it's all just for image.
Yeah.
And like certainly stuff like that might even be more transgressive in like black culture and rap culture, because it's a music that's like rooted in rhythm and blues and soul music, which, you know, generally not super demon friendly, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
you've got bands like Ghost, who, you know, they look like the Zombie Pope, they sound like Journey,
Yeah.
and it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
what's even demonic anymore? Like,
For real. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to know like that what your kind of answer would be like to that. But yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like your answer. Okay.
Hail Satan.
All right. So I did like a poll earlier today. I asked a bunch of people from high school. I asked 22 different people, what was their number one artist or number one rap album of like through like 2016 through like 2021, because that's when I was in high school.
Okay.
I have like this whole list, right, of artists that were brought up. Okay. The number, like 1 and 2 spots, okay, was Drake and Post Malone. Okay. I had like 12 people say Post Malone, which is shocking because I thought, you know, a lot of people
I thought
want.
you said rap. He's a country artist now. As
He
I
is,
understand.
yeah.
He made, hands down, the second worst country music album by a non-country performer that I heard last year. And the worst one was Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Her country record is garbage.
Did you listen to Beyonce's? It's pretty bad.
No, Beyonce, I like Cowboy Carter a lot.
You did? Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just couldn't get into it, but
I mean, it's definitely like some weird Beyonce, like getting towards that edge of like appeasing white people shit.
Mhm.
But I think it's a well put together record.
okay.
I mean, at least by comparison to F1 Trillion, is it? Or
Yeah, that's what it's
Million?
called. Yeah.
It just had a bunch of fucking zeros, and I could have read it. I just refused to.
Yeah.
But it took us fucking forever to sell all of the copies of that record.
Really? Huh.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought that one song he had with Morgan Wallen has like over 1 billion streams. Because like I thought the album was a hit.
Streams.
Yeah.
I think we have sold like 4 copies of that record total since its release.
Dang, that's crazy.
And As far as I don't think we've ever sold a Morgan Wallen record because that guy's.
I know he's fairly new.
It's not about him being new as much as him being kind of a piece of shit.
Okay. I don't really know much of him, but
we'll leave it there. But he has said and done some things that we don't really stock here.
But yeah, I'm gonna quick show you what I got real quick.
Absolutely.
So I picked some albums from like those artists that I was talking about. Apparently, 1 and 2 of Post Malone's best records that everyone was saying was Stoney and Beer Bongs and Bentleys. I don't know if you're a big Post Malone fan or not.
I'm not a big Post Malone fan. I am familiar a little bit with those 2 records.
Yeah.
And those are definitely the ones that people want to buy more than F1 Trillion.
Yeah. I feel like he, as an artist, should stay in like the hip hop era. Or I did like his one song with Ozzy Osbourne. So if he did try a rock album, I think
he had a Nirvana cover come out for a Record Store Day single. Like, he can do whatever he wants, but like, I will never regard him as more than a pop star at this point. I don't think that he contributes anything new to the genres that he's participating in, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But to me, he's a pop star. He's neckbeard Lady Gaga, kind of.
Yeah.
Which is high praise because I love Gaga.
Yeah.
Like, doing different things, I guess doing them well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Post Malone, pretty new to me.
He was pretty big, you know, in high school. These 2 albums were played so much. I found out about him at the song called Rockstar with 21 Savage.
Okay.
That was like played everywhere in the gym, everywhere like on the radio. You just couldn't get away from it. But yeah, that and this other artist, Drake, might be a hot take, but I think this is his best album, Views. Came out in 2016. A lot of people might hate on it. A lot of people say Take Care is his best album, but I don't know.
I really prefer his work on Degrassi.
Really? I've never seen it. But
he was a basketball star, and then he got shot in a Canadian school shooting, and it was very sad because he was then in a wheelchair and could not be a basketball star. That was, yep. Early Drake. That's where I'm at.
That was peak Drake for you?
Peak Drake for me.
You're just not a big fan of Drake?
When
I think he's a little weird, though.
We're talking about albums that like high school people have liked. When I was in high school, the notion of a rapper, a hip-hop performer from Canada was insane because everything was still East, West Coast, nothing in between. That was hip-hop. And we were still breaking into new things, Memphis and Atlanta, and like hip-hop was becoming more than a coastal phenomenon.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, oh my God, a Canadian rapper. And then it was like, wait, that's the guy from Degrassi. I don't know, man. He made a lot of money. If I was Drake, I would sit on it.
Yeah.
Because he's cooked. Nobody respects Drake anymore. Like, look at me. I'm nobody, and I'm talking shit about Drake on the internet.
Did you hear about that rap beef that was going on, like, I think it's 2 years ago? Him with, like, Kendrick Lamar. It just couldn't really get away from it.
Oh, the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Yeah.
About Drake.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
I mean, I loved it. I love that shit. And, like, if Kendrick wants to beat up on Drake, like, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Who do you think won that, you'd say?
I think Kendrick got it. Like,
yeah.
I don't think there was anything that Drake could do to redeem himself at that point after.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Kendrick won that.
That kind of pedo flavored shade. You don't outrun that. Like,
I think it was crazy that they were just like throwing shade, but half the stuff you couldn't even like find a source. They were just saying things, you know?
yeah, I mean, they're just rich people talking
Yeah.
shit.
But it was entertaining.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
so entertaining.
Absolutely.
But what were you would say were popular artists around like high school for you?
So, when I was in high school, we were getting sort of the first waves of like indie sleaze and emo music. This is the Postal Service.
Huh. Okay.
Like that sort of independent music that was not aggressive rock, but I don't know, sort of the spiritual evolution of REM or something. I don't know. It was shit like, oh my God, Kings of Leon, we've never heard this before. Our minds are all blown. It was a time, you know. Let's see, like the sort of evolution of new metal was happening. So
Yeah.
like System of a Down, stuff like that. It was really sort of breaking away from that metal binary of what is and isn't, you know, acceptable in hard music, bro. I liked a lot of really pansy stuff, like Rilo Kiley.
Huh.
But like also, if you had spiky hair,
That is a cool
182
album cover. Yeah.
was definitely
Mega
still
hit.
vital
Yeah.
at that point. And then they had that one Jack and Sally song, and it just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
It probably fell off for me a little bit before that, but
We're $1.30 below.
that was their American Idiot.
Okay, cool.
And would you say, do you think music has gotten better or worse over time? Overall.
Oh, better.
Really?
Yeah, only better.
Why do you say that?
Because it keeps being new and changing. Like, do I think that it always will keep getting better? No. Like, I think there's a lot of things that could make music worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
For me, I feel like it's rapidly getting worse because of auto-tune. I feel like auto-tune kind of killed the music industry, because if you go back and listen like 70s records or like even 80s, raw pure vocals on every record, even like live performances, I've noticed. Because I had like a whole 70s, like I was trying to go back because I feel like older music is just so much better. Like it had more feeling, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, maybe people felt things differently back then, like, or now. I don't think that, like, auto-tune is one thing. That's just a tool, and it's a word that we use to kind of mask over a whole bunch of different production techniques.
Yeah.
Like, I generally don't think that, you know, putting lipstick on a pig makes that pig fuckable, but, like, there are times when a little touch here and there I think is great. I don't think AI is good for music. I don't think that's the direction we should head in at all, because it's not authentic art, and it's just, like, super derivative.
Yeah.
But, like, I think music as a whole, it gets better because there's more of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, music used to be good and now it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, all that good music is still there.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you preserve it and, you know, continue to celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have lots of things that people before could never have dreamed of.
Exactly,
and might
yes.
have really fucking been into.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought of the take like that. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Like, I don't know. Like, my take of, like, back then, I hate that, you know, if you go back in time, if you listen to, like, a love song, it feels real. Like, today, it seems like it's just the same thing, you know, just, you know, sex, drugs,
If I listen
whatever.
to a love song and I'm in love with somebody, it sounds more real. But if I listen to a love song from, 50 years ago, it doesn't seem like the love is any more real. Like, people were fake as fuck back then too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It just, you identify it as being more real because you can tell that it's less processed.
Okay. Okay.
Which, I mean, in some ways is maybe saying, oh, they didn't even put effort into trying to make it sound, good or whatever. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Where's the other one I had? Oh, okay. Another topic I got is artists that you just couldn't get away from on the radio. Okay.
I had a hard time. You
Okay.
told me about this question.
Okay.
And I had to think about it. I don't even. Is it got ye? Goat ye? I don't know. He's not the goat anymore. But the "You Didn't Have to Cut Me Off" song, which I think is maybe about Jackson Pollock's ear or something. I don't know. But that song was everywhere.
Yeah.
Summer of 2012 or whatever. And I really enjoyed it. And it is still stuck in my head, and I'm fine with that. I like a really catchy earworm of a pop song.
What
It's weird, too.
is it like? What really hooks you? Is it like the melody, the chorus, or just the beat? You'd say, or is it just everything?
Yeah, it's just the right combination of everything.
Yeah.
Like, I can appreciate anything when they're doing it as best it can be done, or, I mean, it doesn't even always have to be the best, but sometimes, like, they make it look the best of anyone doing it, or, when you're good at what you're doing, I usually appreciate it.
Okay. The artist I picked that you could not get away from, but I still occasionally listen to him here and there. He's kind of huge, even like today. Big guy in the 2010s, Bruno Mars. I was trying to get the other album, but this is another good classic album that he has. His
Bruno
first album.
Mars he has a new thing that people are talking about, I think.
He has a new song coming out, came out too.
Yep.
Not too bad. But yeah, this man was on the radio 24/7, like a day. Like you just couldn't get away from it. In like early 2010s, even today, you can't get away from Die With a Smile. You can't get away from that right now.
I actually couldn't tell you a single Bruno Mars song.
It was either that or like Pitbull for me.
Okay, I mean Pitbull
Was huge.
yeah. And I mean Pitbull was like a meme almost to the point where it was everything featuring Pitbull.
Yeah.
And like he's quite the character in general. I don't know. It was a time.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does Pitbull even do now?
Yeah, that's true.
He's doing what Drake should be doing, which is being rich and not talking a lot.
I actually seen him in 2024. Pitbull. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right.
Not gonna lie. The tickets were pretty cheap, $50. Pretty decent spot. It was in Milwaukee. It was him and T-Pain. Pretty good performers.
I mean, that's a very 2010 coded show.
yeah, see? It was pretty good. And I would honestly recommend to go see him if you like Pitbull. You want to have a good time. And if you like party music, go see him. He's a pretty good artist from that time, I'd say.
He likes Pitbull, and he says it's good.
Yeah,
I believe him.
I don't know. I'd say, you know, for my era, it's a lot of like party music. You know, you got LMFAO, you got Pitbull, you got Lil Jon, you got so many different artists. You got Usher.
So many different kinds of parties.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's how I kind of describe.
White parties with P. Diddy and
Yeah. You got R. Kelly. Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Yep.
Yep. That's a very strange kind of party.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I
I
don't
mean, do I still retain the R. Kelly "Feeling on Your Booty" 12-inch single? Like, yeah, the goofy, you know, dirty rap songs are fun. But that guy is.
I hate to. The only thing that sucks about him is that he was such a great talent that went to waste. You know.
I mean, did it go to waste? He made.
That was his
bunch of
decision.
Material. It
Yeah.
exists now.
Yeah.
As long as you are not enjoying that material to celebrate him as a closet pisser or whatever his thing was.
You guys are making me feel so old because my three favorite hip hop artists in high school were the Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious Five, and Run DMC.
Yeah, I mean, those are great. I put all of those ahead of much of the hip hop in the 2010s.
Yeah. Okay, like.
It's just that like partying 2010 style hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
So like, Run and them like couldn't have done it if they tried. Crunk was not bent yet, you know. It wasn't, It was still just like some other word that wasn't crunked, smushed.
I'd give him, you know, that I think rap was better in the 90s, I'd say. For me, the greatest rapper of all time to me is Nas. That's, I'd say, for lyrical storytelling, you know. And I wouldn't say necessarily beats, but I think he's a pretty good rapper. I'd love to go see him live, but I don't know why people have Tupac so high. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I can see why people like him, though.
I mean, very talented. It's just the mystique of it. Like, Jim Morrison was a freaking buffoon. Why does anyone like The Doors? Like,
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain, mid-talent junkie. Why does anyone like Nirvana? It's because there's a good story with it.
Yeah. I feel like, well, this is my take. I feel like if you could tell a great story, that makes you like a great artist, you know? If you could tell a story. Not, I don't know how to describe it. Fine. Makes you a great rapper if you could tell a great story.
I mean, it takes more than that, but like, I think that a good story is important to songwriting. But I'm a great storyteller, people tell me. But I have, you know, the rhythm of my people, which is sauerkraut and, you know, just not... It's not good. The French were not the most rhythmically inclined people.
Are you, has anybody put you on to like music of today? Like, does anyone like say, hey, you should listen to this? Have you liked it?
I mean, we do listening events for new music here.
Yeah.
And like, I keep up a little bit on newer music. And there's, you know, tons of new bands that I'm into. Yeah, what's new that you want to talk about?
Okay, I got you. So, it's kind of like a prediction, I'd say. or an artist that would, I'd say, pop off in the next 5 to 10 years. I'd say his name's Don Tolliver. He's been kind of going crazy lately. He first appeared on Astroworld with Travis Scott,
Sure.
and it was such a different sound that you're not used to hearing. I don't know if you listen to Don Tolliver that much.
I'm not super duper familiar.
He has like very distinct sound to him, I'd say.
What's distinct about it?
It's just his. I don't know how I would describe his voice. It's like, I'd say like perfectly matches like the beat, you know, in a way. I don't know.
So I mean, what's his sound about though? Like,
it's
does it compare to something? Like, what influences it?
well, I think he goes great with Travis Scott. Okay, that's how he started.
Okay.
It's more like of a hype type of vibe, you
Sure.
know, like
Yep.
a club type of vibe, something to create mosh pits. Okay, like he had like this artless song on this album called No Pole, and I seen him at a Future concert, which
Okay.
is really freaking like, you know, crazy.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you ever seen Future.
I have not seen Future live.
Yeah, it's something. Like, it was at the Pfizer in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And he was like practicing inside when we were outside. The whole stadium was like shaking. Like the glass was shaking. I'm like, damn. There's some crazy stuff, but
Yeah. I haven't actually seen anything at Fiserv yet.
it's pretty dope.
But I've heard that.
You should definitely like go. Like, I haven't been to like Milwaukee Bucks game, but I'd love to go. But like, if you ever go to a concert there, definitely you should go. It doesn't matter where you sit either. You get full experience. Like, I was in the nosebleeds, and you could see everyone perfectly fine. Like I know Future's pretty tall, but like it felt like he was like right there, you know. But yeah, back again to Don Tolliver. He's been popping off with like a bunch of new albums that he has. This one did pretty good. He does like, you know, I think he's just gonna be next up. I'd say of the modern era, 2020s.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, not much else on him, but I'd say he's one of my favorite artists right now.
Fair enough. If I had to pick one artist right now that I think we'll hear more from in the next 5 and 10 years, I would say maybe Snooper on Third Man Records, or kind of electronics-driven egg punk experience. Totally wild live show, worth checking out. They just started doing music full-time in the past couple of years.
Oh.
They had toured before that, and we were lucky enough to have them in Green Bay.
That's really
just
cool.
Wild, wild, wild stuff.
Yeah, sounds like a vibe.
So like, and it's for
It's
people
hard to
who
tell,
are
yeah.
into like that sort of Emil and the Sniffers or Chats or kind of punky vibe.
Yeah, I'd say.
Pet Mosquito.
Pet Mosquito
Pet
too.
Mosquito.
Pet Mosquito are a great garage punk band
Oh.
from Carbondale, Illinois.
Oh.
And they mostly live at a punk house called Lost Cross, which is famous because Kurt Cobain puked there one time. And if you go there, they'll show you where it is. It's not always in the same spot because I don't think anyone really. It's like Jesus, you don't really know. But
Yeah.
they'll point to something and say, right there
That's
is
it.
where he hurled to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been there. But
Yeah.
it could be anyone's hurl.
Yeah.
Like, tons of people have hurled there.
Also, the Twisted Teens from New Orleans.
That sounds like a crazy name right there. Wow.
Check them out. They're just the insane. Just one of the most unique things I've seen. Just like they got their own vibe going on.
Definitely will. Okay, back to the business. Okay, where do you see this place in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you plan on like expanding, or is there anything you want to grow?
that really depends what happens in the next 5 to 10 years. I want to grow if my customer base wants me to grow. But, I mean, the most important thing is, like, in the next 5 to 10 years, I, like, hope to just continue sitting here on my ass as much as possible.
Yeah. That's the dream.
I could sit somewhere else, but it would have to be at least as nice as this.
Yeah.
You know, we're halfway underground, very posh.
It's a really comfy couch.
It really is. Not gonna. It's really
a very
nice.
comfortable couch.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like, if I make a bunch of money, or if someone out there is watching and has like $1 million they want to give me, we would love to expand into a larger space down the road that used to be a bank.
Oh.
And has the rough-in for a helicopter pad on top of it. Not that we would need that for anything.
That sounds pretty sick.
But, you know, maybe if we had a couple $1 million, we would need that for something.
Crazy thing is, Pierre, I told the same story to the student at UWGB, and I just changed it. I said, well, if I win the lottery, I'm buying that bank and renting it to Pierre for like $1 a year.
We talk a lot about buying that bank.
Oh, really?
If I win the lottery, that's the first mother freaking thing I'm buying.
Yeah. You know, if you keep saying it, it might happen. You know.
Yeah.
It might.
It could.
It just might.
Sure could.
Yeah.
But don't tell anyone because I don't want them to raise the price if I win the lottery.
Well, I mean, like...
It's kind of too late now.
I don't really care where the money comes from. Like, if Drake, you know, sees your stream and is like, yo, bro, I got...
How dare you say that about me?
I got $3 million if you stop talking shit about me on the internet. Stop telling people about that time that I was in the wheelchair on Canadian television. It's embarrassing to me.
Or Post Malone.
I would be like, you know,
Yeah.
all right, Drake. Like, I'll take your Canadian dollars. They're worth more than American dollars at this point. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah. I'm morally flexible like that.
Yeah.
But if no one gives us millions of dollars, like, we'll just be here chilling, selling records.
Do you feel complete? You'd say, overall, not necessarily as a business, but as your, you know, as a whole. Are you happy?
Absolutely. I'm a whole thing.
Yeah. You know, that's really good. That's really good. Oh, okay. Big one again. Okay. What would be your advice to the world? I ask everybody. Everybody's answers are pretty funny.
Oh, God, just chill, man. Like, that's just absolutely no matter who you are, no matter what you believe or what you do, just fucking chill for a second and, like, let yourself drain of all of your immediate energy and just, like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, yo, smoke a fucking joint, because that's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But, like, the meaning is the same. Like, whatever mellows you the fuck down so that you don't need to talk or have an opinion or plot an argument. Like, whatever it takes to get you there, fucking do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. But really, just, like, take a chill pill.
For real. Just
Like, it's just life. It's not
live
that
in the moment,
serious.
you know? Stop stressing about
Is
stuff.
that like advice to people there?
That was my sage advice.
Hey,
My advice would be to sell all your assets and invest in the stock of Pioneer Aviation.
that was pretty good too.
If you've seen the movie Fletch, you'll know what Tom's talking
Oh,
about.
actually, that was a MASH episode.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
What was the airplane company in Fletch?
I don't remember.
Anyway.
Is this how you thought it would go?
I kind of forgot that it was going, honestly, until
Now I'm checking that I didn't
Yeah.
use MASH.
I didn't think very hard about it, so
Okay.
this is probably best case scenario.
Yeah. Honestly, I always usually get nervous, but I've been getting better. You know, I've been meeting a lot of cool people along the way, and I appreciate you doing this for me.
Hell yeah, dude.
The goal one day is to maybe work at a radio station, do something with the radio. I don't want to work at the same job my whole life, you know.
Yeah, what do you do right now?
I just work at a grocery store. I don't really want to shout it out because I don't want to get fired, because that actually happened once.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite grocery that you sell? Like, are you like a cashier, or what do you do?
I am a cashier.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite grocery that you sell?
Like in a sarcastic way, or like a...
Whatever, like, you're always stoked to see coming down that assembly line.
The alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yeah, that's a big thing there.
You learn a lot about people's,
Yeah.
like, drinking habits.
Yes, and the old people. Okay, I can talk to you 8 hours of how stupid old people are, but that's a topic
My
for
friend,
another
that
day.
is 8 hours is not nearly enough for
Yes,
that topic.
I could go my whole life saying how dumb people are. Okay, I'll just bring you one story.
All
I'll
right.
just get one out. Okay, I'm at the register, right, and I'm ringing up, this old lady, and I tell her, hey, she asked me, do you have tap to pay? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. And she goes, I'm thinking she's going to take her card, tap it. She takes her finger and taps the thing. I'm like, what? What are you doing? And she's like 80 plus. I'm like, how are you going to ask me if we have tap to pay and you just tap your finger on the thing?
Okay, so she's 80 years old. We opened this 3 years ago, and it was the first time I had ever even heard of tap to pay.
But she knew what it was, but clearly still failed.
Maybe she was an android.
She could have been. Could have been.
Maybe she like watched one of those clickbait videos where they cut out the chip on the card and stick it in a ring or something so you can magically wave your hand at the tap to pay things. Maybe she has it.
Maybe she's living the
implanted
future.
in her
Yeah,
finger.
she could be.
Maybe she's so old because she's from the future.
That it could be. That could be.
That's probably how tap to pay works in the future.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the thing, that's the goal, to get out of that. I did ask one of the guys from the radio station if he would love to be on this. I did not get a response, but it is whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, that's the goal. But like I said, appreciate you doing this for me.
Yeah. Don't get you down about radio people not
Yeah.
wanting to do interviews. If they were that cool, they wouldn't be on the radio.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, it's a dead medium.
But yeah, tell everybody where they can find you and anything that you want to shout out quick.
Green Bay UFO Museum Gift Shop and Records, 2248 University Avenue, Green Bay, right next to the Taco Bell. We're open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. most days,
Yes.
except Mondays and Tuesdays. And that's it.
Go.
And don't miss our music festival, July 23rd to July 25th.
Don't miss our music festival, July 23rd through July 25th. See store for details. Some exclusions may apply. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
And go get a record and a taco,
Hell yeah, we have so many good tacos on this street.
Heck yeah.
Like, this is ground zero for like the taco ban.
You'll find some great people here, and they'll help you find whatever you want. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.